Today we are discussing political developments in Uganda. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Prince Dickson. He is the chairman of the Ugandan opposition parties in the UK, and Dr. Rashid Kasaato. He is the spokesman of the Ugandan opposition parties in the UK. Is the Ugandan opposition ready to stand in the 2016 general elections, in which dictator Yoweri Museveni is a candidate with full powers over the Electoral Commission?
It's a good question. Is there any hope for the opposition to get rid of dictator Museveni through participating in an election organized by Museveni? He's the referee, he's everything in that competition. You compete, Man United competes with Arsenal, and United appoints the linesman, the referee, and they come with 50 men on the pitch, whereas Arsenal has got 11 men. So that's the kind of, that's the analogy we can use to describe what happens if an election is called in Uganda under Museveni's dictatorship. I think the message should be clear to my brothers and sisters in the struggle for democracy in Uganda, those in the opposition. There is no hope in any election that is organized by Museveni. This man organizes an election whereby the outcome is already premeditated. The outcome is predetermined. So you can't go and participate in an election where the percentages are already known, printed, only waiting for the chairman of the Electoral Commission to read out on the national television. So we call upon every Ugandan to resist any attempt by Museveni to organize an election in 2016 whereby he has got the sole responsibility. He has got the full powers to appoint who is going to be a member of the Electoral Commission, to constitute the Electoral Commission of Uganda. That shows you that if an election of that nature is organized whereby a man appoints his friends, his cronies, his relatives to manage an election where they know that they, by all means, they have got to announce him the winner. So you can't participate in that election. We need to go in an election with a fair chances to all candidates, with a level ground, knowing that every candidate is participating on the same footing. But the kind of elections organized by Museveni, there is no hope for anybody other than his candidates to win and himself.
I think just additional to what Mr. Wasajja has said, Uganda, we are tired of sham elections. We have had enough, and we don't want to follow Morgan Shangarai's route, because Africa is full of dictators like Mugabe and Museveni. Elections which are not going to bring hope to Ugandans are as useful as nothing. So we are not ready to participate in any kind of election which is just going to be a wastage of money. However, what we are going to do is just to put all options to Museveni to repent before it is too late. We give him option and his cronies to repent before it's too late, because as I've said, all our options just are on the table. We shall just choose the right card, which we shall deem more appropriate. And I just want to use this chance to warn Museveni's son, Kodi Muhoozi, that you are one of the unlucky Ugandans, that your father is a dictator. And I just warn you, Muhoozi, that never ever be tempted to follow your father's dream of succeeding him. We know that he's grooming you to succeed him, but we Ugandans, we are not going to allow you to do that. I think if you read the history, you know what happened to Gaddafi's sons, you know what happens to Saddam's son. If you want your fate to be similar to those kids, I think now the options are for you. But we the Ugandans, what we are saying that, leave our countries in peace. Don't follow your dad if you want to be peaceful. But if you also want the Ugandans to show you what they are, just do what your father is telling you. But I would advise you as a young man that You rather concentrate on other things, but leave the politics of Uganda. It's already tainted enough. That's enough. We are not willing and ready to allow people like you just to tarnish our politics again at the expense of our lives. Thank you.